This is Lisa, and here at I guess I may call it the Health and Wellness Car Chronicles. So I'm back. I am feeling great, not totally 100%, but I would say about 90%, which is really good. Still just a little tired. What's happening here? Little tired, but not like I was. So I did go to bed late last night, so I did wake up about 5 or so, maybe 5:30, 6, and which is a usual time for me, a natural time for my body to get up. But I did go back to sleep because I went to bed so late last night. So I feeling great. As if you know, let's recap for people who don't know. I was diagnosed with vitamin D deficiency, and it was horrible. So high blood pressure, my A1C was high, I was extremely lethargic, real foggy, my vision was like tunnel vision, I was achy, extremely achy, like my back was hurting daily. Even when I was in the bed, it was hard for me to turn over and roll over. And I discovered something, because for a very long time, and I don't remember when this happened or when I discovered it, but I had, they say it was a sciatic nerve on my left side, on my left hip. So I couldn't lay on my left hip for a very long time, a long period of time. So I have to turn over, and it would like shoot down to my calf. So since this week, the high doses of vitamin D that I have been taking, I've been able to lay on that left side without any problems whatsoever. So that has been great, and it's just funny how your body, reacts to things or tells you things, or, if you listen to your body, you'll know when something is wrong. So, I'm feeling good. And so what I did was, the vitamin D that I am taking, let me say that, 5,000 IUs is what my doctor told me to get. And so I got that, but also I started back taking my multivitamin, which I should have never stopped. And that has like 1,000 IUs of vitamin D, and my calcium that I take has 1,000 IUs. Now, and I was reading something, because it doesn't really matter. You kind of have, it does, well, let me say this, it does matter. You have to find your level of vitamin D of where you function best, is what I am understanding as I research. And so I read one guy, and males are different than females, and everybody else, we're all different. He had to take 7,500 IUs, and with him taking that, he found his level, and he had 2 surgeries on his arm, on his shoulder, because his shoulder was aching, and 2 unnecessary, and that was amazing. Nothing helped him until they discovered that he was vitamin D deficient. So you have, not only you've gone in to my body where you didn't have to, but the expense of it all, the time of it all, it's just this chain reaction in regards to something so simple as being deficient in vitamins. I'm vitamin D deficient. So I'm feeling better. Like I was saying, the vitamin D, how I was taking the vitamin D. So what I would do is the little capsules, and this is just to cut down on the process, because you know the little plastic capsules. So what I would do is just break that apart, or just pull it apart and put the actual vitamin D into my smoothie. So it would, one, go through my system a little bit quicker, and my system could absorb it a little faster. I do think that helped me in regards to feeling better sooner, because sometimes it can take weeks in order for your body to respond. Also, I think it's because of the high level of vitamin D that I am taking. So that has been great, all good, and I feel so much better. And this was extremely scary for me. It was an eye-opener in regards to my health, and it explains a lot. Let me just say this, a lot about my past and living back in Michigan and growing up in Michigan, because when I came back after my divorce, I was extremely depressed. And I came back in the winter time, and it was just really bad. And so I think probably then there was a possibility that I was deficient at that time also, but did not know it. So I do advise, especially this time of the year, it's the first of the year, the first few months, a lot of insurance companies want you to have your physicals so you can take your medical history or your medical form in regards to your insurance that your doctor sends you, can send through, let me say. So I highly recommend that you get, if you can't get a full mock-up of vitamin testing, then just make sure you get your B12 and your vitamin D. And it does not matter, let me just say this, it doesn't matter what type of diet you're on, it doesn't matter if you eat meat or you don't eat meat, you still can be vitamin deficient, especially if you're doing a very high protein diet, or if you're vegan, plant-based, you're not going to get all of your nutrients. It doesn't happen. It can't happen like that. It's a wide range of foods that you have to incorporate in your diet in order for you to be completely, to have your recommended amount of daily vitamins. So is it possible? Yeah, because we're all different. So yes, it is possible. It's possible for a lot of things. And you'll feel better, you'll feel good, and things will happen for you. So you're not necessarily deficient in certain things. So just saying that, be aware and be conscious of what's going on with your body, what you're putting in your body. If you're eating meat, eat good meats and you'll be okay. But yes, be aware, have your doctor check everything and go from there, because this was serious. This could have gone in a whole different direction if I had not have known and found out, and just so happened that my physical was that week, because I had been to the doctor not once but twice, and we just couldn't figure out what was going on. Took my blood pressure last night. Levels are low, and now I understand why my levels for my bottom blood pressure reading was so high, and it was because of the vitamin D. And I don't know what that means or why the levels go up like that, but we found out. I feel good. Everything is great, and it is a nice, cold, rainy, day in Detroit, and I love rainy days, and I'm glad to be out and feeling better. And I will just talk to you later. Take care. Have a great day. Be beautiful, and stay healthy.